You have to love what you're doing. You have to love it. You know, I had a teacher who used to say that to be an artist, you have to be self-motivated. Because nobody out there is waiting for you. If you don't get up every morning and are motivated to make work, create work, do your art, whatever it may be, nobody will know about you and nobody will care. So that's the main thing. If you don't love it, it's going to be very difficult to maintain. Because for myself, I used to work in the day and paint at night and on weekend, early morning. I don't generally put up my work. This is up because the piece I had was sold. I'm selling my work, unfortunately.
Why unfortunately?
To publish a book. Well, I mean, when you make a collection over your life, you kind of get attached to them. So it's, that's why I say, a lot of people say, boy, you're going to sell your collection, you're going to miss them, because they get like family. So yes, most of the works that I display are other artists. This piece is David Boxer, the late. He was a curator at the National Gallery. That's who the door is for. The door was a piece I did after he died, because it was a bit like somebody had gone through a door, you know, so quietly, and then they don't come back. And I think it's Christina Rossetti wrote a poem called The Door that talks about that. It says, watch for the slow door that opens letting in and then lets out no more. This one is called Ancient Wall. I don't know, they're all in bad light. You're in the dark because you don't have any lighting. You know, I used to go to Mexico when I was younger. I think I made 2 visits. I would land at the coast. What was the name of the town on the coast again? And then travel up to Oaxaca and so forth. And I traveled up beyond Mexico City as well. It's got marks on it which tell something, but we don't know what. It's writing. We don't know how to read it. You can decide what it's saying. Painting is one of the oldest activities known to man. We have paintings that date back 28,000 years, and we call them cave paintings. And there are also in the Sahara Desert cave walls with drawings and writing. So we always had artists with us. They all did expressive imagery. We don't know why, but I'm sure that the emotional connection that exists today is the same kind of emotional connection that those people had with the writings and the cave paintings that were created then. Now, there was a collector in Jamaica by the name of Wallace Campbell, and he has a lot of my work. He liked my work a lot. And one day, I'm on the road going to Montego Bay. All of a sudden, I get a phone call on my cell phone. Hope, it's Wallace. Yes, Wallace. I'm having a show about still life. I want you in it. Okay, bye-bye. And I was so kind of like turned upside down, because still life is not something I do. You know my work. And so I began to think, how am I going to make paintings about still life? I hadn't done still life since I left art school. You see that bookshelf? Full of objects. I said, I'm going to do still lives using those objects. So I had that bottle. That bottle has been sold. That bottle was by Colin Garland. It was given to me as a wedding present many years ago. The head is also by Colin Garland, and unfortunately it was broken, so I don't have it anymore. But the 2 of them used to sit side by side upon the top shelf. So that became the subject for one painting. And this is the head, actually, that I kind of stylized and made the heads that I used for all of the head paintings I did.
The Backer
Pickney, the slavery trilogy, and so on. It started from doing this piece because up until then, I'd never really spoken about human beings in my work. Not directly, only implied, because of course, human beings are implied, you can't escape it, emotionally and spiritually.